It's time for local stories from across the East. Local food. Local fashion. Local businesses. This is your home for local. This is the East's Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.
Hello and welcome to the East Daily Download. It is Wednesday. My name is Mark. I'll be your tour guide on this adventure across the East. Hope your day's off to a great start so far. We've got another big show in store for you. I think I say that to you every day, and I mean it every day. You can kind of see a teaser right here of what's to come. We'll get into that in just a second. But before we do that, let me tell you how you can find the show. We're at WNCT.com. Use the download tab where you can watch this or any episode of the show. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All the usual suspects when it comes to social media. And use the hashtag EastDailyDownload. You can also email us at download@WNCT.com where you can send questions and emails to us for Q&A with AQ, pictures, videos, any of that great stuff. Also, we're on the WNCT mobile app, so download the mobile app at Google Play or the App Store. Scroll down and we're right there and you can watch the show on the go anywhere you are. So we hope you do that. Okay, now as I mentioned, we have a big show in store for you today. Let's take a look at that. 10 p.m. anchor Angie Casada joins us for Q&A with AQ. We take you behind the scenes of the new season of the hit CBS show SEAL Team. Our look behind the scenes of 9 on Your Side News continues. And if all that wasn't enough, WNCT 9 First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jerry Jackson is here to introduce us to this week's weather kid. Let's meet him. You know, Lauren, by the way, my shoes are like really uncomfortable today. I don't know what that is. Hey, I'm going to take care of that. You guys watch this and we'll be right back.
Now downloading Weather Kids.
Rocky Mount 73, Greenville 75, Washington 73.
Meet Tucker. Like many kids, Tucker enjoys video games and spending time with his pets.
I have 4 dogs.
4 dogs. What are their names?
Cash, Lily, Daisy, and House.
Tucker also enjoys school and has learned a lot about tornado drills and safety.
They make us go in the hallway and get down and put our hands over our head.
Tucker also has other academic interests.
I like math.
You like math.
Yes, I love math.
Tucker's brother Trapper has a different take on math.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Trapper enjoys a unique hobby, panning for gold.
So what you really want to look for is on black sand,
Yes.
and there's usually gold in that.
Right.
And so you would take your shovel and you would scoop that out of the river, and then you would put it in a gold pan. And it's like this little pan. Where we usually go camping is up in Vane Mountain. I do like it up there. It's nice and cool.
Trapper did a good job on the green screen and caught on quickly.
Right around here is the tallest part because the higher up in the atmosphere you go is usually it gets colder.
We enjoyed meeting both Tucker and Trapper, and we welcome them to our Weather Kids family.
Now, if your child would like to become a WNCT 9 on Your Side First Alert Weather Kid, send me an email to jjackson@WNCT.com and I'll explain how everything works. For the WNCT 9 on Your Side First Alert Weather Kids, I'm Chief Meteorologist Jerry Jackson. Class dismissed.
Jerry does a good job. He lets you know when something is finna transpire. I have the app on my phone and the radar on my phone. It helps me know when the storm is coming up. One moment I really appreciated was when Hurricane Florence was about and the way Jerry really let you know what was going to happen. That was one moment that made my decision for us to leave town. Craven County, we got hit bad. I just want to say y'all continue to do what you're doing.
Now downloading Wacky Wednesday.
See how this train wreck goes.
Is it football time? Football season yet? I said football time yet. Is it football time yet? Okay. Cinco, cuatro, tres, trois, uns. Sorry, I did Spanish and French right there. Did you like that? You like that? Yeah. All right, so
you enjoy your day. Don't forget 1 o'clock. Oops, I just spilled guacamole. Oops, I just spilled guacamole on myself. Ha! And there's laughter on the set because people are mean and they're hurtful. It's National Laugh Day, apparently.
I'm sorry, I started it. It was all my fault.
I had it together.
it's so hot. I'm so hot. Okay.
I'm rolling on this because I need sweat to be very real.
There's a gag reel.
Eastern North Carolina CW wants you to win the Mel Robbins Show sweepstakes.
Win a trip to New York City, including airfare, hotel, and VIP tickets to the show.
Mel is changing lives, and she could change yours.
Go to WNCT.com right now to enter.
Hey, we are back here on the East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW. Hope your day's off to a great start so far. We still have a lot of show to come. What that looks like is SEAL Team, the hit CBS show. We're going to go behind the scenes of the new season, take a look at that. But right now what we want to do is continue our 5-part series. It's now part 3 of the behind the scenes look at WNCT, not in your side news, find out what it takes to make a newscast, talk to some of the people behind the scenes. So let's take a look at that when I try to figure out my shoe situation here and change these out, and because they're bothering me, I don't know. So let's take a look at that and we'll be right back.
Hey everyone, I'm Angie Quesada, a news anchor here with WNCT, and every time I reflect on my position and just where I'm at in life, I really feel like I'm so blessed to be able to do what I do, be able to interact with you, the viewers, and I love the position that I'm in. I get to see you every day, 5:30 and at 10 o'clock at night on the CW, but now I even have the opportunity to be on the East Daily Download, which is amazing because it's our brand new baby here at WNCT, and we're so proud of it because they're constantly expanding, and I actually get the chance to do Q&A with AQ, which is amazing because I get to interact with you guys. You, the viewers, get to send in questions. I also have the chance to do a loving home, which is really special to me. They asked, hey Ange, we want you to do a series, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And I really started to think about it, pray about it, and I figured, you know what, why not give a voice to someone who doesn't really get a chance to be heard at all? And that's a lot of the kids that are in our foster care system. So I had the chance to pitch a loving home, which was amazing. I get to interact with these kids. Like I said, I love interaction with the community, and I get to meet these kids and take them out on a day of fun of something that they've never done, whether it's go to the zoo, a science center, and hang out with them all day and try my best to put within 2 minutes of a glimpse of who they are, just so you, the families, or maybe a young couple that's looking to adopt or foster, you have an opportunity to get to meet these kids every Tuesday on WNCT. So it's been such a blessing. It's been beautiful. I'm hoping to kind of bring you a Loving Home 2.0, and there's so much things that are coming with East Daily Download. Who knows where that's going to go next year? They're constantly growing, and I love the fact that you guys are tuning in. Again, if you have any ideas or maybe just some questions, email us at download@WNCT.com. Angie Quesada, East Daily Download.
So this is how it all went down. When I was a kid, my mom would always say, Kelly, you talk to everybody. It's like every day is the Kelly Clarkson show. Then the other day, I'm in the studio asking a lot of questions, and my engineer says, what is this, like the Kelly Clarkson show? Then I'm at a play date where the super cool mom says, you should totally have a show. And I'm like, shut up, but in like a nice way. And then her daughter, who's like the cutest thing ever, says, it's like there's always been a Kelly Clarkson show, but now it's on TV. And I'm like, totally.
The Kelly Clarkson Show.
It's deer season, and they're everywhere.
I see them. I leave for work about 4:45 a.m. So where I pull out of my subdivision, there is a field covered. When I pull out of the neighborhood, it's a field covered on this side. So every day, I see them every day.
The North Carolina State Highway Patrol has some simple tips to keep you and your family safe on the road.
First off, if you can, when you're on a rural road, make sure you use your bright lights. That'll help you see a deer up ahead before you get to it. If you do see a deer up ahead, go ahead and reduce your speed before you get to where the deer is.
Sometimes deer can catch you off guard.
Fast heartbeat, sweating sometimes because I'm just like, I don't want to deal with this.
Many animals, especially deer, are more active in the mornings and evenings when traffic is the highest.
I'm kind of cautious because I'm used to seeing them so much because I've been in the area for about 8 years. So I try to just make sure, hey, they're there in the morning time, so I know they're going to be there. So I try to be cautious of it, but sometimes they catch you off guard.
A lot of wrecks we see from animal wrecks, that are, resulting in injury or severe crashes because people swerve to try to miss the deer or the animal, and then they lose control of the vehicle, maybe go over left to center, hit another vehicle, end up in the ditch.
If you happen to experience an accident, try and pull over to a safe area.
So if you hit a deer, pull over to the shoulder, go somewhere that you can, get on your phone or call your insurance company, let them know you hit a deer. If you don't have too much damage, they may, not require a report if it's less than $1,000. If they do require a report, you can dial Star HP or contact the Highway Patrol.
It's ingrained in me.
Of course I know what the themes are.
Entertainment Tonight. That's what people want.
It's hard to think of Entertainment Tonight without.
Oh, I know it.
I mean, come on. Since I was a little kid.
This is Entertainment Tonight. This is the Bible of show business.
Hey, we are back here on the East Daily Download. Hope your Wednesday is off to a great start so far. Still to come, we are going to have a new Q&A with AQ. And right now what we're going to do is we are going to go behind the scenes of the hit CBS show SEAL Team and check that new season out. And I'm going to get up and try the shoe and see if this feels any better. We'll be right back.
We're going to lose them, Jay. No, we're not.
At the end of season 2, we find Jason Hayes, his wife has been killed, his kids that have, gone to college, one's gone to prep school, so he's all alone. So this is a first for him coming into season 3. Being Bravo 1 all the time is what he's going to be focusing on. We're back.
This season, we're gonna actually travel to Serbia, which is really exciting.
What's important for our show is that we're able to stretch the boundaries. We like to be on locations. We like to stretch. Last year we were in Puerto Rico, which was a great experience for us to be able to come here to Serbia and shoot in Belgrade. Just adds to the element of what these guys do and how they live in their jobs.
It's fun to go shoot new places and kind of work with other people and see different countries and stuff.
There's only so much you can shoot in Los Angeles, and I think because these SEALs in real life, they're going to all these different countries consistently, and I think it just ups the value of how good the show is.
16 floors up, unknown number of combatants, possibly a booby trap, difficult at best.
When you have veterans always around, they're always making sure the stuff is right, because they'll say, hey, that's not the way things go down.
We're blessed to be able to work with the veterans that are on our show, whether it's the writing staff, the ones that are producers. They bring an element of, you always say realism, but it is a sense of what these guys really go through. So there's understanding, and that for us to be able to do that season to season is going to be the most important thing.
It's beautiful. I love the back.
14-year-old Alex Shaner, 13-year-old Emily Haygood.
I love this.
And 16-year-old Mia Johnson.
Here we go, perfect.
Are at their final fitting in Houston, preparing for a fashion show in New York City.
I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
The dresses they'll be modeling in represent something more than what meets the eye.
It's just so special. It's really something that you never think would happen to you.
Each of these girls has a serious skin condition, and each one of their dress patterns mirrors the image of what that girl's condition looks like under a microscope.
I have alopecia areata, which is an autoimmune disease that causes my hair to fall out. In 2nd grade, I lost all my hair, but it all grew back, and then in around 7th and 8th grade, I started losing even more hair, and that's when I think I got really scared. I was like, what if I go into high school bald with no hair? Like, what will people think of me?
I have severe atopic dermatitis, like another word for eczema. People would ask me, is it contagious? Is it poison ivy? And that just really lowered my self-confidence.
I have scleroderma on my face, and it's basically where I lose tissue, and it made me insecure going into middle school when people are trying to find themselves, find who you are.
Mia, Alex, and Emily found each other through Dr. Alana Bree's A Children's House for the Soul in Houston.
Look at you.
Dr. Bree, a dermatologist by trade, left her high-paying job at a hospital and later opened the nonprofit 4 years ago.
I hope that what we do brings a light to the world for the darkness of these kids. They suffer so much, and if we can just be a little small light, I think that's awesome.
Dr. Bree says her goal wasn't just to treat what you can see, but to treat the emotional wounds that are not visible.
Is there a cure for any of your skin conditions?
There's not a cure, but mine, there's a possibility that it'll go away when I'm older. But I'm 13, I still have a lot of time to get older, so.
And mine is inactive right now, so doctors recommend surgery and stuff, but, you know, because they want to fix you. But I've always denied it because it's a part of who I am.
Most people, I think when they are diagnosed with a skin condition, they think that it's like probably the worst thing that could ever happen to them.
Is that what you thought originally?
Originally, I will be honest, I was not very happy with it. I was like, why did this happen to me? But now my perspective has definitely changed.
What changed your perspective?
I think it was the people around me, and especially Dr. Bree and her team. They really helped me to view myself as a beautiful young woman that I am today.
The moral to this story?
Love your skin.
This is me.
It's that attitude that brought these girls to this moment, where all eyes were on them for all the right reasons.
Good morning, world. Welcome to Q&A with AQ, where you, the viewers, get to send in a plethora of questions to our email, download@WNCT.com. And your questions could be about anything. They range from ENC, my personal life, WNCT, or, you know, why the moon can be red sometimes. Just send in whatever questions you have. I'll do the research, or if I can just swing it and answer it, I'll do that too. So again, send your questions. We want to encourage you to send your questions via email at download@WNCT.com. Let's jump right to it. The first question we have today is, what's your favorite holiday and why? Hands down, Christmas. I love Christmas, every aspect of Christmas. The spirit of Christmas, the food, the lights, the smells, the taste, everything that Christmas brings, I love. I'm super family oriented, so just being able to see that and feel it and feel that love and just like, oh, it's just amazing. So I would go with Christmas. That's my favorite holiday. Yeah, I was almost thinking about maybe like Valentine's Day, but then I'm like, I'm single, so not. All right, let's see. Why did you choose your profession? That's a good question. Thanks for sending that. I chose my profession because at first I wanted to get into sports, but then it's crazy how your vision just like completely changes, right? I originally wanted to do sports. I played college basketball, but then I realized that I wanted to reach others who didn't have a platform, and I wanted to allow them for their voices to be heard. And once I realized how strong a local news station is and how powerful we could be when it comes to the community and getting things done, it was amazing. So that's why I chose my profession for sure. Next question, what is one word you would use to describe your WNCT team? Man, so many words come to mind, from family to, you know, crazy, funny. Actors. No, I'm kidding. But no, seriously, the word that would come to mind when I think about our WNCT family, I would say reliable. You know, we work so hard to be a part of the community, and we work so hard to be on your side. That's why we're a 9 on your side station. Okay, nachos. Love these questions. Nachos, what would you put on yours? See, now you're talking my language, all right? Nachos, I love nachos. Even though I'm lactose intolerant, I sacrifice my life for them. So I would say with a perfect nacho batch, of course you're gonna have your chips, your cheese. I would add some pico, red onion, jalapenos, a protein, so maybe some chicken or some ground beef. And then I would probably gotta add my avocados. I love avocados. You know I gotta do it, you know. And there's another ingredient, and I'm about to put you on, so listen up, okay? My uncle, when I was younger, he actually added ketchup to our nachos. And I know before you react and you say, oh my God, Angie, you're crazy, you're nuts. The ketchup actually sweetens once it's in the oven and it gets hot. So it's just like the perfect kick when you have like all your picos and all that good stuff, the jalapenos. It's a nice balance. So I would add ketchup to my nachos. But that's all the questions we have. Again, I love these questions. Continue to send them in where you, the viewers, get to ask anything. Ask me anything. Get to know me. Ask the most random questions, you know, where you put me to work. I'll do the research, I promise, all right? Well, again, email that to download@WNCT.com. Angie Quesada, East Daily Download.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the East Daily Download here in Eastern North Carolina CW. Hope you have a great day ahead. I'm still trying to figure out my shoe situation here because none of them are comfortable today. Quick reminder, go to WNCT.com and use the download tab to watch this or any episode. Also, why don't you go to Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter and use the East Daily Download hashtag to follow us and like us and send us pictures and videos. And go to the WNCT mobile app. And if you download the mobile app, and then you can watch us anywhere that you are. And so I'm going to try to figure out the shoe situation now. What's that?
Why don't you try these?
What are those?
They're Crocs. It is National Croc Day.
Why? How? I did not know that. Okay, well, I'm going to take this shoe, throw
Pretty
it off,
comfy.
and I'm going to attempt to
go.
walk off. You say goodbye to the nice people as I try to, oh, that is pretty comfy.
See? Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thursday, when we hit the road for the next edition of the East Daily Download, we'll have a new real estate roundup. We take you behind the scenes of the new hit CBS sitcom, The Unicorn. Our behind the scenes look of 9 on Your Side news continues. And you'll meet a child looking for a loving home. So join us on Thursday for an all new The East Daily Download on Eastern North Carolina CW.